Good afternoon, guys. It's currently the evening. It's actually around 7:13 p.m. And we have a couple things to talk about. Number one, we're gonna be doing this video. I also have to address what happened on Friday. So we'll start with what happened on Friday. My account got completely terminated, like completely. It was my Google account, and I don't think I looked too much into it. I was pretty surprised, but whatever. They unbanned my account, and my YouTube account is back with everything. But it was a little bit freaky that they just banned me like that. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the explanation of what we're going to be doing today in this video. Okay, we're going to start by preparing all three of our batteries, because I want to try all three, but realistically, I know for a fact only this one works, and it's kind of from a broken circuit, so it's a shame. It's from an atomizer, but without further ado, I'm going to desolder this battery from the circuit, because I don't really, well, this circuit does come with a little output thing, but I kind of broke it, so it just doesn't work all that well. And I'm sure I don't really have another battery charging circuit other than this one. I don't, at least, well, I do, but I don't know. We'll see what we can do with this one, and then we'll find other ones if we need them. So, sped up soldering clip now.
Well, that was easy.
Here is our battery. Let's see if we can get a reading from this battery. Which one is positive and which one is negative? Uh-oh. I forgot. Oh well, we'll work what we can do. Let's put this on 20 volts. I'll verbally say, or maybe I'll put on the screen what my multimeter is currently saying. Okay, so got the poles switched again. So we're getting 4 volts. 4 volts. I want to say maybe this is a 5-volt battery, but 4 volts is it's probably like 4.4, like probably just 4 volts. So this is probably good enough. These things run on like 1 to 6 volts. I did check the last video. That was what I did say there was kind of wrong on my part, because they do not, well, I was running one on 12 volts, and it was going absolutely insane. But that's a super unsafe idea, so we're not going to be doing that anymore. So we know that this battery works, so let's get another one going. Let's see. Now this one is from an old Flipper Zero. Those who know what the Flipper Zero is. Oh, 3.7/7.7. 2100 milliamp hours battery. So this one's from an old Flipper Zero. This one's my new one. It's been through some things. I would say that this Flipper Zero is about, I'll give it like 3 years. 3 years old. I had one in 5th grade, but I brought it to class. One of my friends, if you're watching this video, I remember you broke it. I told you, be careful, it's fragile. You wanted to hold it, you wanted to test it, you broke it. He dropped it, and I'm still mad at you for it. God, I was so mad. I tried to fix it too, but hey. I got a maybe working battery out of it, so let's see what we can do. Let me see if I can physically like take this little connector, this adapter for the actual like flipper board from it, so I don't actually have to ruin it. I mean, I guess I could just put the wires back in, but it's glued in, which is kind of a shame. Well, it's the smart thing to do, but I guess this battery was just never meant to see the actual light of day. There we go. We got it out. Got it out, guys. Here is our battery, and then this random yellow wire. I thought it was 4 wires. I don't know why. But let's see if we get any readings. These heavy-duty wires on my multimeter are blessing and a curse. No, don't touch my soldering iron, please. Calm down, just stay there. Oh wow. 3.4, 3.43 volts. So somewhere between I would say somewhere between probably 336 and then 346 volts, something like that. No, I don't know. Maybe I should charge this thing. I think it's heavily depleted, but yeah. So let's crack out the power supply and see if I can charge this thing. Or if maybe with this old charging So I just noticed that I didn't you have to be completely sure of what you solder or with tearing out this thing, because I'm completely sure I definitely ruined this little piece, but whatever. But I definitely forgot to take out one of the clamps, which just messed with the soldering job, so just be careful with that, especially if you're doing engineering projects in the future. Now back to the soldering montage. Okay, so we're back. with the circuit. It's now connected to this battery, and how the actual circuit used to work, because this was, I'm pretty sure it was for like a cat moisturizing. It was weird, but you'd press the button, and then on these two contacts, the battery would, you know, produce the voltage. But then there's also this USB, micro USB. It's just a battery charging circuit. So that's pretty good. I would really enjoy if this circuit worked, but well, it works to some extent, but you know, not the way that I need it to work, you know. Oh well. So now we know that at least these two batteries work fine. So it's pretty good. What's next? Let's figure it out. Okay, now this battery in particular, I'm actually pretty concerned. It is 3.7 volts. I don't think, because let me see if my multimeter prongs fit in the thing. Yeah, they don't. I hate these hard little plastic shells, because, well, it's kind of a double-edged sword. Well, not really. I mean, for the actual application that it's used in, which is, you know, just making sure that certain wires are secure inside of what they're supposed to be, they're perfect. They're perfect for the application. But for people who are trying to disassemble their product and use it for things they're not supposed to, it's so annoying when you encounter convenient engineering. You know what I mean? But this battery in particular, I'm pretty skeptical about, just because of the fact that I'm pretty sure I extracted this from an old like toy gun. That this plastic like cuts you, it hurts. Anyways, I got this thing from like an old toy gun that like stopped working because of the battery. Actually, I'm pretty sure it was in my last video. I was like cleaning my room and you guys could see it, but see if we can get this stupid sharp plastic module off
before I bleed out all over my desk because of this stupid thing. But let's see if we can get this thing off. Oh, whatever, I'll cut the wires. I'm impatient. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a good cut. I'll use the actual, like, better kind of. 3D printer pliers are super good. The ones that come with at least my 3D printer came with some pliers. They're for, like, cutting the supports and edges off of PLA.
I hope. Because that's what I've been using it for, as well as other, like, things. Like cutting or fraying wires, I guess. Anyways, here we have our two little contacts, our two little wires. I'm pretty sure this thing is fried, but we'll try it anyways. 20. Let's see.
Let's try this out. Oh, that's a shame. Zero volts. Nothing, not even a little bit?
Wow, I get a higher reading from my fingers than the actual battery. Holy. Yeah, I doubt this thing is gonna charge up, but we'll try it anyways. I'll just hook it up to my power supply on like 3.7 volts and hope for the best. Just cause. Let's hook this thing up. Contact one. But we're gonna leave it there to charge. Where is it? Can I see? 0.2 amps. And then 0.6 watts. Interesting. That's interesting. 134. I hear the battery and I don't know how I feel about it. It's at 337 and it's going up every couple of seconds to like 338, 339. I don't know how I feel about that. This is so sketchy. Let me show you. You see it like changes. I don't know if that's normal, if my limited electronics knowledge is making me freak out over nothing. But maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Maybe I am. Could be. I should actually, something I should do is probably grab a marker and mark positive and negative on this battery in particular because it's completely unmarked. Which is also, now that I think about it, a little suspicious that this battery is 100% unmarked, like zero markings whatsoever. There's a battery in this thing too that is also. Now I forgot what I was looking for, which is fun. I had to extract the footage from my GoPro, rewatch what I was thinking about, because I completely forgot what the hell it was that I wanted to look for, but I got it. It's the marker to write positive and negative on the terminals of this mini unmarked super suspicious Chinese battery. Let's do that. Ta-da! Isn't that great? Isn't that just so awesome? Oh, I marked my finger. Now it's marked. I'm going to take this battery off my power supply because this is so suspicious. This is just so weird. I don't like how it's just like that. Let's take another reading from this battery. See if anything has changed. What? What the heck?
Did that just spark?
That is so interesting. So this works 3.64 volts. It just needed a charge. I think that it was charged to zero, which I know is detrimental to the battery life of the battery. But now we have a total of 3 working batteries. Isn't that great? Actually, I have to Google something real quick. Speed the clip up, editor. Okay, so I googled it. They're giving okay readings. I would say it's the Google said it was 60 to 40% charged, which, well, it'll do. I mean, it'll do. Whatever. I don't mind. But I don't think I should keep charging them with my power supply raw unprotected. Because, pause, hold on. But, I don't think it's super safe to do that. So we're gonna, from now on, I guess, maybe from a Chinese supplier, I'm gonna order a ton of voltage or battery regulator things. Battery control charging circuits. There, sorta, whatever. Anyways, now that we have, I don't want these to short. Please stay still. Now that we have all 3 batteries, let's try things with all 3 of these batteries. So let's get each and every one of them hooked up to this power thing, just to get a kind of benchmark of what we're dealing with. Okay, so for the following experiments, I've actually decided to take the module back out of the case. I didn't want to glue it specifically for this reason. Also, by the way, this case is made particularly for one of those like LiPo batteries, or not LiPo, or maybe LiPo, I don't know. Something like of this shape, kind of like a cylinder, or maybe like this one. But yeah, I have a glue stick in here. Interesting. But anyways, continuing with what I was saying. To build the EMP, first I was gonna try to put all these batteries in. So let's try the first one. This battery, the 3.7 volt one. That's like right here. Should I just tape it? I don't want to glue it or anything, because I don't want to make it I don't want to make it permanent. Whatever. I'll put solder on each one of them. I don't even care. Soldering montage start now. Pause the soldering montage because I just realized, and this probably would have got me in a pretty big pickle. I had soldered both of them.
Can I see you as my crush? I will not judge. Teddy for I don't want love.
This is a great time to remember that electricity is not a toy. Electricity is not a toy. It is extremely dangerous, and you can get severely injured, burned, or killed playing with electricity. Be sure and be safe while you handle electricity. My God. Okay. Cut. Now, as I was saying before I took my little breather to as I was saying, I realized that it's not a very good idea to solder both contacts directly to the power, because then it would run in an uncontrolled loop until draining the battery. Now, the reason why this is dangerous is because you can get shocked, which is precisely what just happened to me. Now, we're going to put a button on it so that it's safer. So let's get to doing that now. We can continue the soldering montage right about now.
again. Now, sorry, I'm very jumpy. Because that's another side effect. When you get shocked, you get jumpy and or shaky after and very paranoid. Anyways, as I was saying, so I just tested it. It was probably sped up. It's going to be sped up in the montage, but I tried it with the button and it does work with its intended voltage. So, God, it's sparking and I hate it. I guess I can just solder the contact. I just wanted to say that. So continue the montage now.
Okay, we're done. We're done soldering. Or not. We're not done soldering. Had to undo the thing. So, as you probably saw in the footage, because I'm probably gonna slow down the footage so you can see the moments that it would keep going off by itself. This happened because, I'll explain it now. This is the battery right here, and then the actual circuit, this red wire, and was connected here. So every time I would accidentally touch the two, boom, a shock, and it would scare me. Especially with high voltage circuits like this, make sure you're paying attention to where they are at all times, as well as be careful with electricity. I'm gonna finish soldering this after like 3 minutes of shaky hands, but let's go. Amazing, guys. So I'm a little calmer now. A little less jumpy. Now, it appears we only have, well, it works. It functions. Let me demonstrate. Pardon. I'm very jumpy, but okay, by the way, this is very loud. Very loud. So, that's another thing. It's loud. You gotta be careful with that. What else in the list of this absolute death trap can I mention? Nah, I think that's about it. It's just a death trap. It's a death trap machine. These circuits are so stupidly dangerous. So stupidly dangerous. I don't even feel the need to solder all 3 batteries. The only actual issue that we have right now, at least in my opinion, is that with the battery. First of all, this is a very small battery. I have no idea or no way to measure the battery. Second of all, I mean, I don't know how to measure the battery meanwhile it's running. I'm not completely sure exactly how long the battery is going to last me or what the effect of the circuit on the battery is. Maybe I should add the bigger battery or the one with the charging circuit, or somehow bake all the, charging circuit stuff into the actual thing. Give me a minute to brainstorm, guys. I'll be back. Editor, do a good job, editor. It has been decided. I realized, because I was thinking about this while I showed my parents my circuit, I had a little bit of an epiphany, if you will, with using sophisticated words today. I think that we can just use the same circuit from earlier, even though it's not super great with output. I don't even need it for the output, I don't think. I can just use this, right? And matter of fact, if I'm being honest, I don't think I need this big a battery for it, super big battery just for no reason. I think I can just, wow, holy stutter. I think that I can just put this circuit right back where it was to have it for charging. And then there's just no output for it. It's just the circuit. And I guess I can just hide the button. Yeah, I think I can desolder the button. It should work without the button, right? Maybe I solder the contact of the, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. But the final verdict is made. I'm taking this circuit and I'm putting it back on this mini battery so that I can, charge and, uncharge the circuit. Yada yada. You know what I mean. But let's do this. I guess you can do a little soldering montage, a little desoldering and soldering montage. Editor, work hard. YouTube compliant language editor. Houston, we have quite the issue here. This circuit is terrible, and it broke in a way that I can't fix it. That's a shame. Now I gotta go around the house looking for a circuit that does the same. See, I don't feel too worried, just because there's a lot of things that I own that are, probably have those circuits in them. Oh, my lamp. Oh, wait, hold on. This old broken lamp. Oh, but this looks like such a pain to take apart. It's this giant plexiglass ball of something, or either plexiglass or plastic or something, and this thing recharges. Therefore, if I have a port, I must charge. And if I must charge, then I must have a charge regulating circuit, or else I am unsafe to release to the public. That's just a quote from, I don't know, Albert Einstein or something. Okay. Oh, there's connectors. That's actually somewhat convenient. Oh, that's super inconvenient because I just did all this for nothing. Okay. The verdict. First of all, the circuit has little connectors, which means that it's completely unusable. So I dropped like 10 to 20 minutes on this stuff for nothing. Now I gotta go find another voltage regulator circuit. But where? Where? Gotta go find one. Be back. I don't know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm gonna do. I have just made a breakthrough by reactivating my common sense. I don't need to do what I was doing. I don't need a charger. For a functioning EMP, I already had it. I had it. Like, I might need copper wire soon. Oh, we'll get it. But I think I wasted too much time looking for the charging circuit. Maybe I can implement one in the future, but I'll just buy one. I'm not gonna go around taking apart any more items in my home for them to be small little crappy plugs. Just gonna send it. Interesting. Interesting indeed. That's just so interesting. It seems, if my eyes do not deceive me, it appears I can fix this. I can fix this. I can fix this. I will use my brain. My incessant droning has caused me to make a mistake. My solution? A very small piece of copper. Ah, boy, I sure hope these two contacts don't connect and scare the crap out of me. Okay, finally. Oh wow, the drop of solder. No, wasted. It's fine. But if I carefully tape this, then it'll stick and it'll be nice. Good afternoon, folks. I told myself after the last clip that I was going to be done filming for the day. I was wrong. I lied. I came back and I want to test it off camera to see if it still worked, and it didn't. It wasn't copper that I put on. That wasn't copper. I'm pretty sure that was string. It's just shiny string. Sometimes my own IQ scares me. My God, I put the button up too high and it is glued in there. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh God. What am I gonna do? Well, I could do that. Yeah, actually no, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. So right here, the tape is holding the button still, but I can cut it. I can just cut the tape. If I cut the tape, then I'll just have to use the bottom bits of the button, which is okay. I mean, I'm down. And by the way, quick shout out to I want to say to all my classmates who are watching this, because on the last week, or like during the last week, my classmates discovered my YouTube channel, and they started watching it, and I thought that they were gonna, well, I really thought that you guys were just gonna stop watching after like my intro. I thought you guys were just gonna make fun of my intro and then not watch any of my videos, but you actually watched them. So whoever, if you're a classmate watching this video, thank you. I really do appreciate it. Even if you're just here to laugh or make fun of me, I think I appreciate it, because I don't know. I don't even know. You're giving me a viewer, so it's fine. But stay out of my comment section. Please. I beg you. Just please, stay out. Alright, I'm gonna restart my clip when my soldering iron heats back up. Be back. Okay guys, my soldering iron is completely heated. It's currently 12:01 midnight on Saturday night, and we are about to do a little bit of soldering. That is my best friend. She is texting me. Hi there, twin. If you're watching this, hi. Can't respond right now because I'm recording, but I'm thinking about you. Love you, twin. So, okay guys, now we're gonna solder the ground wires, which usually a little pretty common known fact, red almost always means that it's live, or red, means the actual electricity. Black usually means neutral or ground. So, it's a fun little tidbit if you didn't know that. tried doing that once actually, and it ended badly because of the fact that electricity will take the closest path to ground or the best path to ground. Now, electricity does not discriminate. See, in the case where I got shocked by doing something like that is because I had my fingers too close and then the actual electricity jumped to my hand and then to the floor. Because it was the best trajectory for the electricity to go. And it taught me a lesson, so. I guess it's a fully functioning taser now. Now, for this next part, I need quite a bit of copper, which I'm going to try to extract from this thing. Now, the following thing is going to be very makeshift, because you're really not supposed to do this. And it already hurts me, the fact that I'm doing this, but I'm gonna do a whole nother clip of me cutting it. I have found more copper. And I have an idea this time. I cut the wire in two and I fray it. It's from an old microphone. The microphone is deaf. And oh yeah, that could work. Oh yeah. Just already looking at the copper that I found. God, no. Oh my God. That's so sad. That actually pains me. That actually like hurts my soul. Not on, not off. Perfect. Now, will it work? Will it scramble stuff? Good evening, guys. It's been about I want to say like 15 hours since I filmed the last clip for this video, and today I was editing it. I was editing the whole video and I realized I literally completely forgot to test it yesterday. I just said it worked and I completely forgot to test it. And it was super low on battery, so first things first, let's get a reading, see what the battery's at. Now I have to measure this at kind of a less advanced way, just because I gotta put my multimeter directly on the contacts. Cause I have no like battery charger, so I had to hook it up to my power supply. So right now, we're getting about 4.05 volts, so that's about good enough. I would say that's like, maybe like 80%. That's really rough. I might put the correct, I'll probably put the correct percentage up on the screen like now. But anyways, let's do a little bit of testing. First thing we're gonna test is my multimeter. Now, This multimeter, I really like it. I would love for it not to be fried, but let's do this. Oh, I got it. Right there, perfect. That, it worked right there with the multimeter. What else? Let's do the power supply. Turn it up. Whew, it works. So that's gonna be it for the testing clips. That's really all that was left for me to film, but yeah, we're pretty much done. It is built. Very interesting. You know, all I had to do is grab a bit of copper, or I guess probably a certain type of, or a certain thickness of copper, wrap it around, you know, to create all the arcs and stuff, and not the arcs, the what's it called, the field, the electromagnetic field, because it starts messing with the electromagnetic fields of the other circuits, causing, you know, instability and then damage to the actual circuits and stuff. So that's how an EMP works. So, catch you guys next time. Catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, if you made it to the end, and special thanks to Abby, my classmates, and my parents. Peace out, guys.